For much of Houston and the southeastern Texas coast. Up to 20 inches of rain has already fallen over the last few days, and high water has forced nearly a dozen road closures, including some exits along Interstate 45. Rain is in the forecast throughout the rest of the week. One Texas county got more than 20 inches of rain, and they are bracing for more of a soaking today. Authorities have to figure out how to remove a train derailed by all this flooding. Our affiliate, KTVT, has more.
Heavy machinery staged next to I-45 as workers prepared for a massive cleanup effort to remove a derailed freight train. The cranes and other equipment would have to move closer to the tracks where a Union Pacific locomotive and several rail cars crashed after floodwaters washed out tracks.
Has anybody built an ark yet?
A couple of miles south in Corsicana, Carl Thayer had to keep looking for ways around flooded side streets. Emergency workers diverted traffic from I-45, sending drivers in search of alternate routes. But that wasn't always easy.
Especially when you're not from the area and don't know the local roads. You just got to keep searching on your phone and whatnot to find a way around.
Emergency managers tell us flooded roads were the biggest problems of the day. Homeowners evacuated as a precaution Friday night were allowed to return home. But for many like Charles Lumley, just going home from work was a challenge.
I ain't never seen it this bad.
The Corsicana local managed to find his way using back roads, but he urged all drivers to use caution in these conditions.
Drive with common sense and be careful and look ahead far as you can see. It's either that or not get home.
And let's check in with meteorologist Jennifer Gray about the situation in Texas, because unfortunately this is not letting up. All week long, it seems.
Yeah, so they've been raining for a couple of days in Texas. Luckily, it's starting to move over, but Louisiana is going to get the bulk of the rain today as it winds down in Texas. We do have some video of Dallas. Look at all that flooding. This is from KTVT, and it has been unreal. We've seen record amounts of rainfall across Texas. Luckily, though, it is winding down for you, but it is moving over to Louisiana and points east. So that moisture is still in place, but you can see things really starting to improve across the state of Texas, Louisiana, getting all of that warm, humid Gulf air just heading up to the north. We have that front that's basically stalled out, and that low, that coastal low. So we're not only going to see the heavy rainfall, we're going to get very gusty winds. So winds along the coast, especially in southeast Texas, South Louisiana, we could see winds 30 and 40 miles per hour. Tides could run about 4 feet above normal. So it is going to be a rough go for the next 24 to 36 hours. Flood watches in effect, flood warnings in effect, basically along the coast. Houston, you're still included in that. The Lafayette, Lake Charles area included in that as well. So here's your wind gust forecast, and look at that right offshore, 40 and 50 mile per hour winds along the coast. We could get a taste of that, but 30 and 40 mile per hour winds definitely not out of the question. So a serious situation as the rain continues as we go through the late evening hours. It will start to push off to the east just a bit. Dallas, you are clearing out. Not expecting very high rainfall totals, maybe an inch more, but the Houston area could pick up another 2 to 4 inches. But central Louisiana, Alexandria, Lafayette, Lake Charles, we could pick up 6 to 10 inches of rainland as we go through the next 36 hours.
A dangerous situation. Of course, Morning Express will have more on this in the morning. But for now, Jennifer, thanks so much.